Our reporter Tobias Chanji is there. Tobias, good afternoon. Where is the king so far, and what is the latest update from there?
A very good afternoon once again, Fatia. Indeed, we are at Fort Jesus, and what you're seeing, that is the tuk-tuk the king together the queen will be using after their final activity here at Fort Jesus. The driver of the tuk-tuk is one Eunice Karanja. And now inside Fort Jesus, the king and the queen have also been able to witness the architecture used to reconstruct the Fort Jesus, which of course is in its 14th century. We talk about in the British and Omani together with the Portuguese architecture. Now, while inside there, they've been able to view art stall and also hear from local artists. And also, we understand that the king and the queen proceeded to the old kitchen where their majesties have had the chance to view products that are being sold by young creative entrepreneurs, including paintings, bags, made for recycled materials and clothes. Remember that one of the things that the royal family has been advocating for is, of course, issues to do with conservation. Then thereafter, also their majesties have proceeded to the Fort Chapel ruins to witness the Mijikenda culture. And in the culture, we saw the ceremonial dance by Jukwa Arts, which is basically a Mombasa-based theatre company, which through visual and performing visual arts address social issues in the community. I remember that this particular group has been supported by the British Council, and it is as the British Council is implementing Chimizi, which means home matters. And there is, that is the king, of course, accompanied by Queen Camilla. And on the right, that is the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, and on the left side of the king, that is Mombasa Governor Bin Swamad Sharif Nasir, who are among the dignitaries that were here to welcome the king. Now from the Fort Jesus is heading to that tuk-tuk. It is an electric tuk-tuk. I remember that one of the issues that the government is advocating for is the green energy. And from the tuk-tuk, they'll be heading to the vehicles that are on standby. Then from there, they'll be heading to the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Mombasa, where they'll be welcomed by President William Ruto, together with the First Lady Margaret Kenyatta, will bid them goodbye. There you go. That is the driver, Eunice Karanja, dressed in blue suits. I'm just behind her, are the king and the queen. Of course, other dignitaries are around looking as they also get a chance to bid goodbye to their host nation, that's Kenya, and also the host counties with the leaders. Maybe we just move closer to see what is happening, because we don't understand why they moved outside, or it was just symbolic before they head to the car. I'm told it was just a symbolic sitting in the passenger seat. Now there they are, heading to the car.
Come and hop in the van.
That is the queen. There's the king on the, of course, back left, but to the left of the driver's seat, that is Queen Camilla. He also got a chance to bid bye to the locals and the media that is in hand to also bid him bye. There you have it. So they're already inside. I remember that before this particular event, they also toured other areas. Of course, they started with the cathedral at the Mombasa Anglican Cathedral Church, the ACK, which, of course, it is the oldest in East Africa, and it is marking 120 years this year. Thereafter, they headed to the Mosque Al-Mandri, which is also the oldest in East Africa and was used by mostly seafarers during the colonial era. But as the king was attending the cathedral and also meeting clerics and the Al-Mansi Mosque, the queen was at Tononoka Situation Room, or rather social hall, where she was able to meet with the victims of gender-based violence. And while there, she was welcomed by the Gender Public Service Cabinet Secretary Aisha Juma, who is there dressed in a blue dress. Thereafter, after getting that chance to get the experience, then they joined together at Fort Jesus before going to Fort Jesus. And as I said earlier, they are heading straight to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and that's from where they'll be leaving not only Mombasa but also the country, heading back to the United Kingdom. Remember, it has been a 2-day state visit in Mombasa, but of course we understand, yes, also similar days in Nairobi. So those have been 4 days state visit. That's what I can report as of now. Fatia, that's in studio.
Right, Chanji, thank you for that. Of course, that is just live pictures of King Charles III and Queen Camilla leaving Mombasa. They're just out from Fort Jesus. They've gotten into their cars, and we understand they're going to a more international airport, which after that, of course, they'll be heading back to the United Kingdom. Remember, this is a historic visit for King Charles III.